Alrighty, take two. Welcome to the chaos. I am Tanari. If you are new here, I do a variety of things. Yeah, we're getting there. We're gonna make some changes soonish, but not the point right now. Mostly what you're gonna see on here is vlogs like this today, detailing life with my children. 3 of which have a disability. So things get weird. It is a chaotic life. Anyhow, I also stream on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Central. If you want to stop in and see me there, I play games. Mostly cozy games, but I've also played Conan, World of Warcraft, things like that. Sorry, I'm breathing. Right, so last we heard, we were working on getting ramped up for my oldest child has voluntarily decided he is going to be part of a medical study. I'm not getting into a lot of details there because right now we are still in the let's keep this anonymous stage, and I would prefer to protect my 13-year-old's privacy and life. But it is a medication study to help with the DMD. And, ow, sorry, that was required because, dang it, ow. Anyhow, he volunteered to be involved in this. We were contacted about it. My husband and I went over it to make sure it was safe for him, that we believed it was safe, and brought up any concerns that we might have with him. He initially decided he did not want to do it because he was scared about the one semi-possible side effect, and we had to reiterate to him, this isn't guaranteed. We don't know if you're at risk for this, that, or the other thing, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But we made sure he knew all the pros, all the cons, all the risks, all of the possible outcomes. And initially he decided he didn't want to do it. But this was a big decision. So what we decided to do, we did not tell him this, but we did not contact them to tell them no right away. We gave him a weekend to think it over. We did not bring it up again. He did. And he decided he wanted to do this to change the world. I ain't stopping the boy. So we did that. We went through all of the prerequisites, all that crap. He's gotten the first infusion for the study. No side effects, no issues, nothing. So I am very hopeful going forward. I was a absolute panicky wreck leading up to it, which, yeah, gee, I wonder why. But no issues, none. And they're reimbursing him for this. And short of putting gas in the tank to get him to this study, because we want to support him doing this, and we don't live that far away. Like, most of the time, we're just paying to get him there and letting him keep the reimbursement crap. But, with the exception of money or maybe food when we get up there, he gets to spend this money himself. That's it. And they're reimbursing the cost of food, so, like, yeah, we use his funds for that, but then it reimburses, and yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, my asthma set off today, so breathing's a thing. But he decided to use the money from the first round of reimbursement to get his computer up and running. Like, he bought the parts to rebuild his computer so he can play games. He's out there playing Roblox right now. And he's doing great. He's learning how to manage that money himself. We're kind of being opportunists and going, okay, you have a debit card now with an account that is not tied to my accounts in any way, shape, or form. Let's learn how to balance your own flipping checking account. Basic school stuff he's doing now. For life, future. My brain shut down. Then we're moving on to school. End of the month school starts, but I also have 2 birthdays at the end of the month, so I actually have to have school lined up completely, like, within the next week. And I do. It's like all set to go, all lined up, all the lesson plans are set. We're just waiting for the day to start school, which is after their birthdays. I've got 2 birthdays, kid 1 and 3 this month, and now I get to concentrate on prepping for those, because we've done the medical, I have finished the once a month reset, just finished it today, holy crap. But the monthly reset is doing me a lot of good. So bed sheets, the beds get, I reload the beds with clean sheets once a month. We peel a layer off every week so they always have clean beds. We have a ton of blankets. We just replace the blankets as they're needed because spills and accidents still happen. Or we leave our blanket on the floor where the new kitten finds it, and ta-da, we need a clean blanket. So yeah, those get washed once a month and replaced as needed. But the sheets, we just peel a layer off each week. Done wonders for my workload and stress level. But we just finished that reset for this month. Med refills have been done for this month. Like, I have actually finished the monthly reset for the month. We also started some new things that reduced my anxiety, like, a lot. I started packing lunches, which I know that seems dumb because they're homeschooled. We're home all the time. But for routine, this is doing a lot. This both cuts my decision fatigue and a huge amount of question fatigue out of my day, like through the floor. Because look, when I'm ready to strangle the 5-year-old who keeps coming in to ask me for something over and over again, we've got to do something. And this fixed it completely. I got them lunch boxes and little lunch trays. Not lunch trays, cheap bento box things to put in their lunches. And I've been packing lunches every night for all 6 of us. Pack it the night before, and then I have no work the next day for lunch. This has cut huge amounts of work out of my morning. Decision fatigue through the floor. It's added some to my evening work, which we'll get to, but it's been huge. Another big deal we made that changes the routine and my anxiety is Kid 2 likes to sleep on the floor. Sometimes he's just making a nest to sleep on the floor because he wants to. Sometimes he's chasing his pillows. He doesn't like the actual pillow. He uses a giant Squishmallow and a giant soccer ball pillow my mother made him as pillows. They're actually toys. But they'll roll off his bed and he will chase them to the floor. This is a problem for a couple of reasons. One, he's not able to quickly and easily get up anymore. He likes to sleep behind the door in a dark room, so anytime we come to check in on something, he gets hurt. We get hurt. And he shares a room with the kid who has a wheelchair. So this is dangerous for everyone. So we got him... Okay. We got him a set of gates. Now, these are meant for family beds. The thing where the whole family sleeps in the same bed arrangement. To help keep toddlers and babies in the bed safely. I don't understand doing that. That's me. I know people do that, and this is a safety measure for people who do that. Great, fine. Not my deal. We got these for the kid because they are basically giant baby gates. It turned his bed into just the side of a crib, is what it did. And this keeps him off the floor at night. The first night, he was so pissed. He nearly broke them trying to get out, and I expected this the first night. Then he learned how to unzip the side panel. It's a mesh panel in it. And I went in there with my heavy-duty zip strips and fixed both these problems, and we haven't had an issue since. And unexpectedly, he likes them. This has fixed his night routine, okay? He's in bed. He stays in bed until morning. That is it, unless I've only forgotten to get him out of bed in time once. We ordered alarm clocks to fix that problem after the fact. But as long as he gets out of bed in time for breakfast, he doesn't care. He loves it. It keeps all of his pillows and Squishmallows on his bed. There's several of them, and his toys. Keep in mind he's 10. Okay, his risk of suffocating because he's got a bunch of pillows in his bed is null at this point. That's not a thing. And it's been huge for his safety. His room stays cleaned. I don't get hurt going in there to check on them anymore. It's great. But it also gives him his own little enclosed space. Now, the front gate gets slid down during the day. So he's got this little day bed box, basically, with tall walls. He loves it. The others stay off his bed. He prefers being on his bed now because he has his little space. I didn't expect that, but that has been a huge benefit. So our routine is ironed out. I have more work in the evening now after they've gone to bed. It used to be I just did dishes, picked up the kitchen, maybe ran some laundry. that was it. Now, there's a few more things. I have to start my coffee. I have an alarm feature on my coffee, so it'll go off automatically in the morning and start making coffee. There's two reasons I have to do that. One is I have to function to do anything, including medicate them. And they are a lot more likely to get medicated when I have coffee, both because of that and because we use coffee for them to take their medications. They take a steroid that tastes absolutely horrific, and the autistic child will chew those pills. I don't know why. I gave up on figuring that out. Like, he can take pills. He just prefers to chew them. But the coffee neutralizes that flavor. So we use coffee for our medication. And kid 1 takes something he has to dissolve in his drink, and he prefers a hot drink to do that with. So Svava got us these when she realized the coffee was how they took the steroid medication. She got us a couple sets for Christmas of stainless steel espresso cups and saucers. Those are a godsend. These are perfect for their medication. We put the cup on the saucer. I put about a quarter cup of coffee in each cup, okay? It's only about a quarter cup. I don't know what you did. Okay, take Spider Squishmallow back to your room. That's impressive. Put him in your bed. He stuffed all his Squishmallows in his spider suit. Right. So what I'll do is I'll put about a quarter cup of coffee in these espresso cups and put their medication pod. I bought once a month pill keepers with little pods that pop out for each day. And I'll just pop those out and put them on the saucer with their creamer pods. We use little creamer pods like you'd get in a restaurant now, because kid 2 will drink the bottle of creamer like a soda if I buy it in a bottle. That got real expensive real fast. These pods are a lot cheaper. Put a couple of those on the saucer too and hand it to the kids, and they take care of their own medicine now. A little more autonomy, a little more independence there, and that's been great for them. But in the evenings I have to start my coffee alarm, pack lunches, do dishes, do laundry, clean the kitchen. There is a bit more work for me now in the evenings, and an extra load of dishes during the day, which is kind of a crapshoot because half the time I had to do that anyway. But the workload in the mornings is so much lower, and the decision fatigue is gone. I don't have kids asking me 27 questions about, basically it's veiled complaints about what they're supposed to get for lunch anymore, because it's already there. They don't have a choice. It's plunk, there it is. And it's been huge. We just finished the monthly reset with clean sheets on the beds, and we tested the routine and all of this crap this week. So we've been getting too hot. It is hot in my office. It's hot in the house. We're getting over 100 degrees every day in Texas in August. This is normal. Well, our roof is screwed. Our roof needs replaced. And we're in the process of getting that now. Insurance has approved it. We just need the money to come in for that so we can get the guy to do the job. And we're getting a window unit to help deal until that's handled, because at this point we can't afford to have the air conditioner down while the AC guy comes to figure out why it's not working as well anymore, and the roof might actually be the problem. So we're not paying for that. We're getting a window unit to help us get through because we got too hot this week. I've been overheating consistently because I just do a lot, and I was mowing the lawn, and we actually paid the neighbor kids to do it this week because there was no way. Heat sets off my asthma. Mowing the lawn can set off my asthma. Combining the two is a no-no. But D. Ritten ended up in the ER, and at this point all the doctors are saying, we're pretty sure the heat did this to you. But he had chest pains that were mimicking a heart issue at 4 in the morning. So we went to the ER. ER did test. It's not his heart. He went to his cardiologist. It's not his heart. So we're just assuming it's the heat at this point. But we can't afford to get that hot. So we're getting a second window unit. We will suck it up and pay the high electric bill for another month. Whatever. Just to keep things cool enough. But that's the biggest issue we've got right now. That and the fleas. The kittens were ferals. They came... They'd gotten flea treatments, but they had a couple of fleas on them when they showed up. I think there were flea eggs or whatever, I don't know. But the actual problem here was we got the kittens 2 weeks before the dogs were up for another flea treatment. So I got flea bath because the kittens are too small for the flea treatments. Got flea bath, gave everybody a flea bath, and the dogs a second bath with regular oatmeal shampoo because the one's got dry skin bad, like has had it all summer. And I think what happened is when I did the baths, the dogs are a lot harder to bathe and they have much denser fur. I think I did the flea baths and the fleas jumped ship onto the dogs from the kittens. So I redid the flea treatments today for the dogs, and hopefully that deals with it. But, you know, if fleas are the worst we've got, we will deal. I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah, that's basically the update. I will see you guys in the next one. In the meantime, enjoy the chaos, and I will see you on stream.